Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Welcome to my ranking of the 10 highest grossing movies of 2017. Yes, I want to thank my good pal Ryan O'Toole for recommending me to do this ranking slash kind of top 10 list. 2017 was a really excellent year, and everyone knows what my favorite movies were, my least favorite movies were, and now I can finally judge the box office, because now, like, all the movies have come out of theaters, and Jumanji made his, like, landmark and stuff. Like, I cannot believe how much money Jumanji made. Like, God, it's shocking, but I thought it'd be interesting, because Ryan O'Toole told me, he's like, why don't you rank the 10 highest grossing films of 2017 from your least favorite to your favorite? And I thought, yeah, that sounds pretty cool and stuff. I had to watch one of them, and I ended up watching it, and yeah, I've seen all 10 of these films. I've done a review for pretty much 9 out of the 10 that's on this list, and I thought it'd be pretty exciting to do this and pretty interesting and stuff. And stay tuned to my next video where I'll be doing the ranking of the 20 highest grossing movies of all time. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is the 2017 list. And again, when it comes to these 10 films, only about half of them I actually really love. So pretty funny that certain movies that I find not that great to make a lot of money in the box office because of, you know, franchise building and just, you know, overall popularity and shit like that. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Here's my ranking of the 10 highest grossing movies of 2017. Alright, coming in number 10 is The Fate of the Furious. The Fate of the Furious, I forget where it ranked in the top 10, but it is one of the highest grossing films of 2017. And it is my least favorite movie out of the highest grossing films of 2017, and I'm not a Fast and Furious fan. I'm just not a fan of this franchise. I like Fast 5. That's about it. The rest of them, some are silly, dumb fun, like Furious 7 and Fast and Furious 6, but I'm not a fan of this franchise, and Fate and the Furious was absolutely ridiculous and absurd. Just Dominic Toretto, he's gone rogue, he's now the villain and stuff, and it's obvious what they're doing, and it's... You can tell this franchise is just slowly dying out because of Paul Walker's passing. Like, he was the heart and soul of these movies and stuff. As absurd and ridiculous all these movies were, Paul Walker was actually the legit great actor in the films, and just, like, they don't feel right without him. And this movie was ridiculous, absurd, the jokes didn't land, the action wasn't fun, the CGI was so obvious fake, and the movie, this franchise started off as a simple, like, street racing movie. Now they're like these superhero movies, because these human beings don't even act like human beings. Like, they all get hit by cars and jump off buildings and shit like that. And I'm like, these guys were just simple grease monkeys and street racers, but now they're flinging off buildings and doing shit like that the Avengers do and shit like that. It's just absolutely absurd, and I don't like where the direction this franchise is going, and just, I really hope it dies. Coming in number 9 is Wolf Warrior 2. Yeah, I know a lot of people are thinking, what the fuck is that? I thought the same way. I'm like, how is this movie making so much money in the box office? Again, other countries like China and stuff. I never even saw the first Wolf Warrior, but I checked this movie out because I wanted to see if it was good. It was one of the highest grossing films of the entire year of 2017. It's a bit underwhelming. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the first one, but I couldn't get into this movie. There's some cool action scenes. There's some pretty big actors in the movie too. Just, I don't know, I found it underwhelming, kind of dull. Didn't get attached to the characters, and I was just very confused of why this movie made so much money in the box office, but who knows. Coming in number 8 is Despicable Me 3. I completely understand why this movie made a lot of money in the box office. For one thing, the whole franchise has made a lot of money. The first 2 Despicable Me's, which were actually not bad. Minions, which was really bad, and then this one. So it doesn't surprise me that this was one of those highest grossing films of 2017. I was pretty generous with it when I reviewed it. It is not that good. I haven't seen it again. I saw it in theaters, that's it, and it's not that good of a movie. There's some funny jokes. It is a completely harmless film for children. It's nothing that great. It's nothing that special. Does it deserve to be one of the highest grossing films of 2017? Of course not, but it doesn't surprise me. Coming in number 7 is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Yes, this really surprised me, being in one of the highest grossing films of 2017. Like, my God, just, really? Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. People saw the first one, right? It's a good movie. I was not on the hype train for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle and stuff, and even when I reviewed it, people were surprised that I didn't love it like most people did. Still haven't. I've seen it twice. I'm not on board with like the diehard fans of this movie and stuff. And again, I work in a theater. This movie was packed for months. For months, this movie was making a killing. It's surprising. There are good laughs in it. Jack Black is really good in the movie. Even Dwayne Johnson he's a charming motherfucker, and like he's good. Kevin Hart wasn't funny. Karen Gillan wasn't funny. Nick Jonas was okay. There was a few scenes, very obvious CGI. It was very predictable. I knew exactly where this movie was going. It was just not even close as good as the original Jumanji. I don't know. I don't know what it was about this movie. I didn't get on the hype train. I didn't love this movie like a lot of people did. It's funny that I understand why people like it. There's a lot of fun, entertainment value in the film. Just, I don't love this movie. Coming in number 6 is Beauty and the Beast. Yes, Beauty and the Beast, another film I didn't love. I didn't love this movie. I thought it was fine. Just perfectly fine. I knew it would make a killing in the box office because Jungle Book did, Cinderella did well. A lot of these like live-action remakes have been doing very well in the box office. I didn't know it would be one of the highest-grossing films. Is it number 2, I think? Yeah, just below Star Wars: The Last Jedi. There's good stuff in it. Like, the stuff where it's original and being different than the original source material, it's good. Like, Dan Stevens is good. Evermore, the song Evermore, is a really good song. All the songs that aren't part of the original are really good songs. How they changed LeFou, Josh Gad was really good. Luke Evans was great as Gaston, and that's it. Kevin Kline is Maurice, who was good too. So those 4 characters were really good. The songs that weren't part of the original were good songs. It's a beautifully shot film. This is a Bill Condon film, so he can make a very beautiful looking film. So the cinematography and the production, the costumes looked amazing. The biggest issue is it's a lot like the original. Like, it's flat out almost copying it, and I get it. You can't fix something that's already perfect. But then why remake it at all? Like, if you can't make it better, then why are you remaking it? The original 1991 Disney Beauty and the Beast film is already amazing. Why are you remaking it? It's already perfect. It's not a perfect film, but it's perfect for what it is. You don't need to remake it, because you can't make it better. And this movie was not even close to being better. Emma Watson is no Paige O'Hara. She is not a good singer. She is very wooden. She didn't have good chemistry with the Beast. She's no Paige O'Hara. Like, that's the big issue. She's no Paige O'Hara. And even the household objects, I didn't like them. I didn't like how they did Cogsworth. I didn't like how they did Lemire. I didn't like how they did Mrs. Potts or Chip. I just didn't like how they did all the characters. The effects looked and just, I couldn't get on board with this movie. There was stuff that I loved, and I loved how big and the scale of this film. There was some stuff that was really good, but then there's stuff I just didn't like. I'm just like, I could just go watch the original film. And that's what I do. If I want to watch Beauty and the Beast, I'll just go watch Beauty and the Beast. Coming in number 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm sort of the minority saying that this movie's awesome. I think it is. I think this is a really solid flick. I have the Blu-ray. I've watched it multiple times. I don't get why people hate it so much. I think it's just as entertaining. The first one's still better, but this was just as fun, entertaining, as a kick-ass soundtrack. The Guardians are really cool and stuff. Come on, I love Gamora, Star-Lord, Rocket, Drax. They're all back. Nebula, Mantis, the new characters. Yondu's awesome. Just, it's a great, fun movie. I liked Kurt Russell. I liked the visuals, the action. It's just a fun ride of a film, and I don't get why people hated it. I had fun with it. Coming in number 4 is SpiderMan Homecoming. Yes, Spider-Man makes it into the top highest grossing films of 2017, which is great. This is such a fun film. What John Watts how John Watts directed this film was so great. Tom Holland is a fantastic Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Was I hoping for Miles Morales? Yes, but we'll get that in the animated movie, Into the Spider-Verse. And yeah, Tom Holland was great. It was a great coming-of-age story. It was a great high school story. Downey Jr. was good. Michael Keaton was amazing as the Vulture. It's been a great, fun, entertaining comic book movie and a great installment of the MCU. Coming in number 3 is Wonder Woman! Yes, Wonder Woman. Yes, Patty Jenkins. My God, amazing. Hats off to her. She did an amazing job directing this film. Gal Gadot is also so freaking good in this movie. Amazing. Like, she was great in Batman v Superman, but she really showed it in this film. And Steve Trevor, played by Chris Evans, is so good. I love the romance between them. Even how they did the fish out of water story, it was really funny. I loved the Amazon world and stuff. It was just so cool. The scene at No Man's Land is one of the coolest scenes of 2017 in a movie. It was awesome and badass. It was hopeful. When I watched the movie, I felt like I was watching a true superhero. And it was uplifting. It was badass. It was cool. It was well directed. Just a great film and one of the best. Coming in number 2 is easily probably the funnest time I had in a movie. Like, this made my top 10 best of the year because it was so fun. And that's Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is an utter blast. This movie is so fun. What Taika Waititi did with this film was so great. Chris Hemsworth was amazing. I love Tessa Thompson, Tom Hiddleston, Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster, Even Taika Waititi in the film, he's so good in this movie, and I love Hulk and how they brought him into the planet, and the freaking bromance him and Thor and Banner have is so great. Cate Blanchett is a great villain as Hela. Carl Urban is good. Idris Elba's good. This movie is just so fun. It's hilarious. It's got great action. It's got great visuals. It's just a fun, kick-ass story, and easily probably like one of the funnest films of 2017. And my number 1 favorite, highest grossing film of 2017 is, of course, it's Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yeah. Despite people saying that this is one of the worst Star Wars movies ever, clearly they haven't seen Attack of the Clones. Last Jedi. I love The Last Jedi. I still love this movie. It's so good. It's deep. It's ambitious. It's thought-provoking. It's great. It's well acted. It's well directed. It's well constructed. It's well crafted. It's got great ideas in it. I love Daisy Ridley. I love what they did with her character. I love how abstract it can be. The visuals, the action, the comedy. The side story with Finn is not that great, but still, he's still good in the movie. John Boyega is still a good actor. What they did with Snoke was really interesting. Kylo Ren, Adam Driver is so compelling in this movie. Donald Gleason is just having a blast in this film. Mark Hamill gives one of his best performances in any film. This is just a great and epic film. Easily one of my favorite films of last year. Definitely one of the better Star Wars films. Not the best, obviously, but still a great film and easily my favorite film that was part of the highest grossing films of 2017, obviously. So yeah, that's my ranking of the 10 highest grossing films of 2017. Look forward to my next video. I'll be doing my ranking of the 20 highest grossing films of all time. That'll be interesting. But yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what are your thoughts and opinions of all 10 of these films, and what is your ranking of all 10 of these movies, the highest grossing films of 2017. Give me your thoughts and opinions, comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.